In a tunesbread.com.
Papi, why you coming from your breathing like that?
My daughter. Hey, my daughter, yeah. The old people can say that curiosity kill a cow. What your no problem again?
Papi, I really don't have problem. But the way you breathing, sir, it like you running somewhere.
My daughter? Ha, yaka. If I give you the little G's, you yourself will be running to the same player running. So you just hold it there.
Papi, Papi, play on me now, lay on me. You know I your daughter too now.
My daughter, guess what? I had to run away from Wego. Ha, yaka. Tuesday and Thursday, they got one show in town they call it Logan's Hour. Man, that boy can talk the thing that are happening in Indiana. Even when you steal, even you doing wrong thing, the boy will talk it. You doing the right thing, the boy will praise you.
For real, Papi? No, that kind of thing that we want here all time, yeah.
My daughter, I'm telling you, let me tell you now. Logan's Hour come on every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. And when you want to watch Logan Hour, you gotta be on time, or else you will watch the show after the show. But guess what?
What, Papi?
Just go to Facebook and subscribe to Logan Hour. You go to YouTube, you subscribe to Logan Hour. Anytime Logan Hour coming on, you will get notification. That the notification made me running at the door, my daughter, because I won't be laying back in my living room, man, and get ready to call on that show.
Papi, thank you so much for the information. But see Tommy walking, coming it out. I don't know if I he looking at too. Oh, Tommy! Tommy!
Oh, what's that? What you calling my name that for? What you calling my name that for? Take your time and you get. I'm watching my Looking Hour. Don't got distract me, yo. Wait now. If you ain't got what to do right now, we're already enjoying ourselves. You better get involved with the fries, girl. Tommy? So you today, Papi, was telling me that seriously? I'm going to look for Looking Hour, yeah. Papi, thank you. Thank you for telling me about Looking Hour.
My daughter? Ha, that ain't don't say I'll tell you. Bye.
In a tunesbread.com.
Papi, why you coming from your breathing like that?
My daughter. Hey, my daughter, yeah. The old people can say that curiosity kill a cow. What your no problem again?
Papi, I really don't have problem. But the way you breathing, sir, it like you running somewhere.
My daughter? Ha, yaka. If I give you the little G's, you yourself will be running to the same player running. So you just hold it there.
Papi, Papi, play on me now, lay on me. You know I your daughter too now.
My daughter, guess what? I had to run away from Wego. Ha, yaka. Tuesday and Thursday, they got one show in town they call it Logan's Hour. Man, that boy can talk the thing that are happening in Indiana. Even when you steal, even you doing wrong thing, the boy will talk it. You doing the right thing, the boy will praise you.
For real, Papi? No, that kind of thing that we want here all time, yeah.
My daughter, I'm telling you, let me tell you now. Logan's Hour come on every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. And when you want to watch Logan Hour, you gotta be on time, or else you will watch the show after the show. But guess what?
What, Papi?
Just go to Facebook and subscribe to Logan Hour. You go to YouTube, you subscribe to Logan Hour. Anytime Logan Hour coming on, you will get notification. That the notification made me running at the door, my daughter, because I won't be laying back in my living room, man, and get ready to call on that show.
Papi, thank you so much for the information. But I see Tommy walking, coming it out. I don't know if that he looking at too. Oh, Tommy! Tommy!
Oh, what's that? What you calling my name like that for? What you calling my name like that for? Take your time and you get. I'm watching my looking hour. Don't got distract me, yo. Wait now. If you ain't got what to do right now, we're already enjoying ourselves. You better get involved with the fries, girl. Tommy, so today Papi was telling me that something? I'm gonna look for looking hour, yeah. Papi, thank you. Thank you for telling me about looking hour.
My daughter, ha, now hey there, don't say I'll tell you. Bye.
All right. Don't say until you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on which part of the world you are. Welcome to another great edition of the Logan's Hour. Today promised to be a very good one again. I said to you people the other day, I'll make a commitment that we're going to be here. We're going to be here. And now we are here. So we are grateful. So all of you who been missing me and saying, what a man at? Yeah, now. Today we're going to talk. Today we got a real interesting topic. And some of you who watching it on Facebook, on YouTube, you saw the topic already there. That topic is so interesting. So if you want to participate, if you're a female from any part of the world, you want to participate, you can call and state your disagreement. If you want to become one of the panelists on today's topic, you can also just hit me up. You can send a text to 401-359-5072. We're about to talk about serious issue today. When you see the topic is already explaining itself that we're going to go into a woman issue today. So sticking still as we come right back in the split. And when we come back, we go straight to our conversations for today. All right. Thank you again. Those of you who just joined us for the first time, if you don't know where you are on the Logan's Hour. We want to use this time to say a very big thank you to those of you who always join us, and some of you who will join us later on. We want to say thank you for always. I appreciate all of you who usually come up here and support us in what we're doing. And today's conversation going to be very fascinating. I can rest assured you, get your coffee, get your juice. Today going to be so interesting, and I would love for today's conversation to be interactive. So I think at the end of the program, I'm going to have a number or call-in number that if you love to participate on today's program, you can call in. So we will have a call-in number. I rest assured that we're going to do that. We're going to have a call-in number today for people to participate. So those of you for the first time joining us, you are on a Logan's Hour, and today promised to be one of the days that probably will be the best day of you joining us, because the conversation is stimulating, it's hot, it's juicy. Trust me, it's juicy. So if you haven't shared this show before, share this show. We're going to try to be consistent as possible, because we love for other people to come and benefit and enjoy, we can just be enjoying it here. We alone. A lot of people around. They want to know why the show is going on. Some people already know. And I can be surprised to the point where when people meet me and ask me about the show, I'll be like, "Oh, do you follow the show?" They say, "Yeah." Last time I ever met someone who followed this show was in the UK. I was in the UK. One lady walked up to me and she said, "I know you." I said, "Really?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "You the one got in Logan's hour." And I was like, "Wow." And not knowing that somebody who followed this show, and the person said to me, "I saw you when you had what his name, Heron Costa. When you interview Heron Costa, I followed your show that day and blah 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 blah." Let me hear. My black face was in the UK. I don't know, thinking that nobody knew me. Now knowing somebody knew me on the airport. So now from that day on, I said, well, then when I'm doing something there, I gotta be careful because you go past some places and people who know you say, ah, but who know that man. Why happened that man doing that kind of thing? So from that day on, we gotta be careful. All right. So today we want to say all of you, thank you for joining us. And I see baby following me. Baby, thank you so much for joining me today as well. And all of you who will join us later on want to say thank you. About Moba. It's been a while, about about you MIA. Yeah. All right. So all of you who will join us here, I want you, if you are female joining us here, don't take offense to today's topic. I know some of you gonna be like, oh my gosh, why you gotta talk about our issue today? Yeah, today we're gonna be talking about some of the reasons why. So we're gonna be talking about the evolution of love. We'll be exploring how love and relationship have changed over time, and what are some of those things that really happen in terms of modern time to the Asian time. So we're going to go into it. We're going to talk about modern women. We're going to talk about some of the reason why relationships end too early, and we'll talk about why. So all of the various reasons, we're going to discuss them here as well. And if a woman disagree with our position, and we will also probably blend that with some biblical context as well. And when you're a female following us, you disagree with that, you can also chip in to join the conversation. We will be glad to send you the link, and you can give us your own perspective from the women's side. And today, I'll be doing it from the women's side, and later on, after some days, I will come back here and give a perspective on the male side and see why it's not working. I think most time we want to shift blames on the women, but I think some of those blame need to be shifted to the male. So for today, we will be dealing with the side of the women, and we will go through a lot of stuff today. So, all right. So first of all, I want to say to all of you who just joining us, we are on the Logan's Hour. I want to first of all say to all of you in the Liberian community that the Nima Development Association of Indiana slash UNICO, they have the inauguration coming up, and the inauguration going to be on the 10th of May. May 10th going to be the inauguration. So some of you who would love to attend this inauguration, they're going to be at 8 o'clock p.m. at Waterfront. So the address is on the flyer. If you want to visit, you will see the address is on the screen right now. You can also just click on there and you will see everything you need. So Unico will be having her inauguration in Indiana. So you can see on the screen here, the president elect is Vera Maya Hamoud. She's the president elect, and Gelisi vice president, Nathaniel Bala, general secretary, Priscilla Blair, financial secretary, and Otto Niye, treasurer. Sorry if I don't pronounce the name well. So the meet and greet will be on Friday, May 9, 2025 at 5 o'clock p.m. You're going to be at 4073 Gateway Code, Indianapolis, Indiana 46254. So you're going to be at 5 o'clock p.m. If you want to call, you can call 317 677 5451. Then followed by that, next will be they'll be having a little business meeting. The business meeting will also be coming up. The business meeting is Saturday, May 10, 2025 at 8 o'clock a.m. It will be at the Lighthouse Assembly Church. So it's going to be at 4093 South High School Road, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46221. So those of you who following, we have read the both addresses for what we have coming up. So so let's go back here and see the next one here, which is the most important one, is the inaugural ball. The inaugural ceremony will be on Saturday, May 10, 2025 at 8 o'clock p.m. And it's going to be at Gannett Event Conference Hall. So the address is 2930 Waterfront Parkway, West Drive, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46214. And if you need some assistance with their phone number, you can also call 765-343-3874, or you can also reach out to 317-677-5451. So that's the address for you right there. And don't forget, it's gonna be Unico inauguration ceremony. It's the 10th. Saturday, May 10th. All right. So if you are never following on Saturday, we have a workout training session, group training session will be coming up on Saturday. This Saturday, it starts this Saturday, May 3rd, and following all other Saturdays. So we have Zera Fitness has been introduced in the Liberian community. So if you live in any part of Indiana or Indianapolis, for that matter, to be better for you, you can also join this program. You're going to be at 62nd Park. So the address is on the flyer as well. So you're going to be at 62nd Park, and you're going to be every Saturday at 8 o'clock a.m. So if you want to be part of it, you got to be on time, because you're going to be sharp 8. So 8 o'clock a.m. You got to be there for this training, because the training program starts sharp 8 and runs to 8:45. So it's like 45 minutes training. It's just basic workout, cardio workout, full body workout, and music, fun and dance as well. So you can join this workout to have fun. So requirement, you will be joining for free, but you're going to come with your own sneakers. Jeans trouser will not be allowed. You will also come with your own water as well. And lastly, we discovered that it was brought to our knowledge that group workout or whatever of that matter, we have to sign a waiver. So we ask members who will be participating when you come. We have a sheet. That's a waiver sheet, relieving us of all liabilities, just in case when you have some complications, you haven't checked your data for some time, and something happened to you. Yes, we will have to rush you to the hospital, but it's just a liability form that we have to sign to as well, just for our safety. Because it's possible somebody who haven't gone to the doctor for over some time, or probably have some heart trouble, maybe while you are going through some physical exercises, you might be breathing too fast and you might collapse or something might happen. So we just want to have that for the safety of everybody as well. So yeah, so that's it. All right, so let's have this conversation today. If you're looking for where to practice, play soccer for that matter, don't forget 62nd West 62nd Park is the place to go. So everything gonna be happening there on this Saturday. Come and see Filippo Izaki, the scragger of all time. He will be scragging on Saturday again. So stop by. All right. Let's have this conversation. Like I said, if you're a female and you're following, if you love to participate, you can hit us up. We will send you the link. You can also be part of today's conversation. All right, let's hit the first part of the conversation. Today's conversation, we said that we're going to, first of all, be talking about relationships. Our topic, when you see our topic, our topic talk about the evaluation of love. We will be exploring love and relationship and how relationship have changed over time in this modern era, modern couple for that matter. Because if you want to compare them, I think I have tried to live in two eras. I have been on earth for some time now. I have lived the time I saw my mom was much younger, and I have lived to see this modern day people who came in the computer age, so I can better testify or give some basic evaluations and analysis of today's relationship compared to relationships of the 80s and probably the 2000s. So today we're going to go through that. We will try our best not to be from the buyer perspective, because I know a lot of a lot of women will be like, "Oh my gosh, you biased. That's not you." Because most of them who will be saying that, I think they will be from this modern day women. Okay, so modern day women will have issues. They will say what they want to say, but let's go through today's topic. Let's see what we have. All right, so let's first deal with our topic here that has to do with they explode the changes over time. What has changed over time compared to women of the 60s, the 70s, and now women of the 2000s? What have changed? A whole lot have changed. And I know some of those changes has to do with time have evolved. And we can attribute some of them to technology. Let's say that for sure. Technology have evolved, women getting to know more about things that they never knew about. And now because of the change of technology, they have an increase of expectations and diversity mode as well in relationship. Women now have more diverse understanding in terms of relationship as compared to the 60s, the 70s, where functions and responsibilities in the homes were distributed according to how they live at the time. Because I don't want to say according to biblical standards, because everybody's relationships are not guided by biblical standards. So let's dive into, first of all, why relationships ends too early. That's a big one. Let me get some Gatorade for it, because that one sounds so big. Why relationship ends too early? If you ask me why relationship ends too early, there are so many reasons why relationship ends so early. And some of those reasons, I think, first of all, would be communication breakdown. Communication breakdown is one of the primary reasons why relationship do not live longer, if I should use it in that way. Effective communication is the key to a healthy relationship. I can tell any woman for that matter. You see, when there's poor communication in relationship, that relationship is bound to fail. Because There are some women in relationship and in relationship with some guys who do not communicate with them, and that is a serious problem. You see, now if effective communication is not in a relationship, the woman start to lose a lot of interest. She try to ask now, where are we going? Because you have to learn to communicate yourself effectively. Effectively. Because just take for common example, when partners struggle to express themselves, then what happened? You have conflicts, misunderstanding, you have resentment, you have feeling of isolation, disconnection, unrealistic expectations. All of those things will come into play because of what? Because of lack of effective communication. Communication should be our primary keys. And sometimes most men communicate with their women when they are angry or probably when they are intoxicated, and which is a bad too, or it's a bad time to communicate because your judgment has been impaired. So sometimes you say things on the contrary. On the contrary. So one thing I think that sometimes that make relationships fall apart is effective communication. When we have communication barrier or communication breaks down, that relationship is bound to fail. Even God that created us, the first thing he did, he communicated. He said, let there be this, let there be this, let there be this. So if you have a relationship, if you have a male or female in a relationship who do not communicate effectively, that relationship going to struggle. There's some people will be like, oh, I just shy. You can be shy in your classroom, you can be shy to your church, but you don't have to be shy in front of your partners because that's your partner. Your partner is the person who you communicate with because they have to know your inner feelings. Like for me, not to brag about anything, my wife communicates. And sometimes I almost say to my wife, she's a gramophone because she will communicate to the point where she will repeat herself. She'll repeat herself because she wants you to understand that what she's saying, you should understand what she's saying. But another thing again, right? Another thing when it comes to effective communication. Now we understand that communication is better in a relationship, but how effective is that communication? Now, sometimes misunderstanding. Misunderstanding can be one of the key factor. So communication, relationship end early because of lack of communication. Communication breakdown. Communication breakdown. A lot of men feel that, well, if I can take you to the club, if I can take you to expensive boutique, if I can take you to the mall and buy you everything you're looking for, then that's relationship. That's not relationship. That's contract because I have to give you something for something. When it comes to love, you have to love the person without any condition. Love do not have condition. So when you attach condition to love, then that love is not real love. Because that love we have expectation. Because most time when you attach a lot of conditions, then that woman have unrealistic expectations. I always say sometimes if you meet your girlfriend or whatever, yeah, your girlfriend might have a lot of expectations because she stay in the form of girlfriend. So until you can you can take her from that level of being a girlfriend to a wife, then her expectation going to reduce a little because she knows this person who she's in this relationship with, and now the person has taken it to another level. So all the unrealistic expectations, she have to reduce it small because like a common librarian saying, coming to visit is different from coming to stay. If you have a girlfriend, you want to take her to the mall, you want to take her to the movie, you want to do everything to please her. You want, even when she says she's coming to visit you today, you want to sweep everywhere, you want to go and take a bath. But realize now, when you're married or you and the girlfriend starts to live together, what happened? Most of the things don't happen. So one of the primary reasons why relationship ends too early is effective communication. Number two, another primary reason why relationship ends too early is trust issue. I know a lot of people don't take that too seriously, but trust is the foundation of any successful relationship. Trust. If your wife cannot trust you or your husband cannot trust you, that relationship is also bound to fail. Trust. If you want to go tweet that to anybody, go tweet that to anybody. I say that. Trust is the foundation of any successful relationship. When trust is broken, the whole relationship can be challenging. It will be to the point where there will be dishonesty, there will be deception, there will be lack of transparency. There will be a whole lot of things that happen when trust is broken. So, in a relationship, trust is key. Because you find infidelity, dishonesty, all of what I just named is because of lack of trust. If your partner cannot trust you, there will be confusion. There will be a lot of commotion. There will be a lot of argument. And now when all the arguments comes together, what it leads to? It leads to separation. So relationship ends too early because of lack of trust. And as I stated from the beginning of this identical point here, point number two, I said trust is the foundation for any successful relationship. Now, let's look at infidelity, the most big one. Cheating on your partner. Let's use our word, break it down for most people who don't know. Now, if you start having extra effects, which is cheating, dishonesty, trust has been broken. If you start having extra activities, probably you're investing into some bank or you're investing into some cryptocurrency or you buying shares in company, your partner don't know about that, trust is also broken. Simple thing as you sitting with your friends and you guys having fun and drinking beer and your partner call you, the best to say, hey, I'm sitting with my guys, we are having fun. Even it can be 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, doesn't matter. You marry that woman. She's your wife. She's not your mom. She's not your pa. She's not your boss lady. You can tell her exactly where you are than to be afraid of her. Because I think most of the times the reason why trust become a real issue in relationship because some of the women do not present themselves for you to trust them the factual information. I understand some guys have to lie because they don't want a problem in a relationship. But if you put the first one and the second one, which talk about effective communication compared to my second point, you will know that if communication is broken, then trust is also broken. That's why the first most important part is communication. Communication breakdown, when communication breakdown in a relationship, trust is also eroding. So once you communicate effectively with your wife, trusting is simple. Now, another simple thing where we have issue with when it comes to trust is our cell phone. We come from we get our wives or our wife or our girlfriend. We are not even comfortable to put our phone in front of our partners. Your wife cannot touch your phone, or your girlfriend cannot touch your phone, or your boyfriend cannot touch your phone. And you claims to be in a relationship that you're so committed to, but your wife cannot touch your phone. Your partner cannot touch your phone. If your partner dare touch your phone, it's almost like an abomination. You go to sleep, you're trying to put your phone on your pillow to the point where your phone become a real issue of the trust that we are discussing. Because if you can digest the issue that comes to your phone, because it is your cell phone, you determine what message you receive, who calls you answer, and what you do with your phone. So if your wife cannot even touch your phone, or your girlfriend or your boyfriend cannot touch your phone, that relationship is in a serious problem because trust has been the major problem of that identical relationship. What do you want to have? Nothing. If you are in a relationship, it doesn't mean your relationship should be an open relationship, but your partner has the right to take your phone sometime and probably just play game on your phone. Say, hey, babe, can I have your phone and play some game? Can I have your phone and see my pictures we took the other day to the park? Well, a lot of people don't do that. The first thing when you take a wife picture or your girlfriend picture, the first thing you want to do, let me send a picture to her before she can have it from my phone, yeah. So if you're in a relationship where your partner cannot touch your phone, or your partner has no right to even scroll one line in your phone, start thinking different, because that's a serious issue. Yeah, you need to start thinking different. You need to start thinking about, well, something should be going on that is not right here. Because trust is a real issue when it comes to relationship. Yeah, trust is a real issue when it comes to relationship. So trust is the foundation of any successful relationship. So once your partner trusts you, your partner can communicate effectively, that relationship is bound to be successful. Now, another thing here again that ends relationship early is different views or different values or goals. Now, the Bible says, for this reason, a man will leave his mother and his father and cleave to his wife, and they both shall be one. Yeah, that's what the Bible says. So when partners have different values, priorities, or life goals, it can create tension and conflict. So you and my second be together. We have different values and different goals. We should have one common goal. And that goal should be as simple and communicated to the point where we know that, okay, she from different parent, I from different parent, but who has the same agenda. What are keeping ourselves healthy, keeping our family healthy, keep making ourselves financially stable, or making sure our children are all seated in a better position. So we have to work on one common goal as a family. Because if you both have different goals, it means there's issue about competition will be in your home. And y'all can be in a home where the wife is running competition with the husband, or the husband is running competition with the wife, or the girlfriend is running competition with the boyfriend. Then obviously, you know that something will not be right. And some of the conflicts can come from different views on financial issues, on parenting, on lifestyle. Other person have different lifestyle. Other person have different lifestyle. Other person want to bring the children up differently. Other person want to bring the children up differently. And that should be a common thing. That, well, if you start defining who is the head of the home, who is the man, who is the woman, then you know that both of you having trouble. Both of you having trouble. So to keep the relationship stronger, not to fall apart, both of you have to have similar goals for the relationship. Then, excuse me, another key one that can break any relationship in no time is lack of intimacy. Lack of intimacy. The one they call lack of sex. Intimacy play a very crucial, important, deep, emotional, intellectual roles when it comes to relationship. Sex is very important when it comes to relationship. I know these days, modern women, when you promise them something and you can't fulfill that promise, the next thing they can do to you is to deprive you. Is to tell you, say, oh, you're not getting some of my pie. I'm a bazo man. Love that sweet apple pie. And I get patient to be dragging for you. So, women, to maintain your relationship, to avoid your relationship falling apart too early, give that brother that apple pie. Give that brother that apple pie. The brother needs the apple pie to function. sex is a very important thing in a relationship. Intimacy, people think intimacy is just for pleasure. A lot of people think is, oh, you want to have fun. No, it's not for fun. It's for the man to fulfill a purpose. But God make it in a way where while he's performing a function, God make it a little pleasurable. So while he enjoying it, he performing a function, but God make it a little fun. So a lot of women don't know this. And not just a lot of women, but a lot of modern day women don't know this. A lot of modern day women feels that if they can deprive you of sex, then they can use that to get what they want. And there are a lot of dumb or foolish guys out there would think that you're going to marry a woman or you're going to take a woman home to be your serious girlfriend. Then she's depriving you of that. And you think it's cool. You think that I should go and buy her that car she want. Since she says she will not give me it, I buy her that car. Whether you buy the car or not, it should be something you should have at any time, except for any reason she got something different going on with her life. Yes, baby. Hold on. I'll be right back. I have one of my guys here. All right, so we are back. We are back. Now we were on our fourth points. And our fourth points, we're talking about intimacy in a relationship. You see, I know some people think that they use it as a means to deprive their boyfriend, or even they got some guys who feel it too pretty for the woman, and they think that, oh, I ain't gonna be getting some kick, and the woman will keep begging them for it. Listen, if a man try to beg you for it, just know he's cheating. When a woman try to meet you with that, know she's cheating. Because the simple fact here is that the Bible says, woman, give yourself unto your husband, husband, give yourself unto your wife. It's simple, clear instruction. So intimacy should be the major reason. The first thing said, well, the major reason why a man go beyond a woman because of intimacy first. Let's just don't sugarcoat it. Because of sex. First of all. Now, why he go for sex first? Because he have to perform a function. What is the function? To procreate. Reproduction. Now, if this man meet you, he love you, he talk to you, you start going up, you can control how the brother have his sex. You can tell the brother, say you will have sex, oh, today and tomorrow you can't have it, and not animal, and not God never make that for any food. You can carry it to the restaurant, you feed any food, you can eat it. The only thing you can eat is what the brother have. So you brother out there, don't be dumb. Don't go sit down and go let the woman gotta give you specific instruction in terms of you gotta do this before you get this, and when you not do this, you can't get this. No, that's a cheat. It for you. It for you. That's what the scripture said. Let me look for one scripture here that say you see here where this scripture say here. 1 Corinthians 7:3. The husband should fulfill his marital duty to his wife, and likewise the wife to her husband. Those things are all different reasons why God created those things. So intimacy is very important. A lack of intimacy, you see on the screen what I just put there? So I see some of you today, male or female, in a relationship and want to control the brother, tell the brother, say, hey, you can't have it when you want to have it. And in fact, except you worshiping God or you fasting or you doing something. But there's no way that brother want to have his cheeks and he got to be controlling when he has the cheeks. Let me just read a scripture here quick for you. And that scripture will be from 1 Corinthians 7, verses 5. They said, do not deprive each other, except perhaps by mutual consent and for a time, so that you may devote yourself to prayers. Then come together again, so that Satan will not tempt you because of your lack of self-control. You see that? If you start to tell your brother, oh, you can't do that, you telling your husband, you can't do that, telling your wife, you can't touch you, you can't do this, what do you think going to happen? Satan going to tempt. And how Satan going to come? Satan going to come like one beautiful baby. Beautiful as hell. And give herself unto your man for free. Then you sit down and be carrying your knee all over. Oh, you see, he can cheat. He a cheater. But he got reason why he's cheating, though it is wrong. But because you give room to Satan to come in, that he can play the role he's playing. Because the Bible said it clearly, give yourself unto him, he will give himself unto you. So intimacy in a relationship is key. It's one of the major reasons why a man will first go behind a woman. When a man first start walking behind you, see you walking, his mind can be going on, what kind of Brazilian weave you wearing, what kind of face beat you having, what kind of shoe you wearing, what kind of color you having. No man mind go to those things. So I don't care how much you pay for your Brazilian weave, $10,000, you're wasting your time, because no man go look for a woman and tell your friend, say, damn, I mean, I let her get hair. Nobody do that. He has a mind on a specific thing, and that's why he coming for. Now, when he starts to get that, then his mind go to other things that you can both can work together. But in a relationship, and with the reason why relationship ends so early is because of lack of intimacy too. Because one person feel that they are not connected to the other person, affection decreases, no romance, unmet expectation, physical and emotional distance. Because intimacy has to bring you both of you together. That's where you unite the both of you so easily. When you're in that mood, both of you speak one common language. But now, you telling the man, he got to meet certain requirements before he can get piece of his pie, and which is the wrong thing to do. And any man out there who's succoring for that, my brother, let me tell you, you are a fool. First of all, let me just be straight with you. You are a fool to see your own thing you're supposed to have when you want to have it, that you have to get restriction on how to have it. You're a fool. Intimacy should be something that is non-negotiable. If a woman want to devote herself to God, she want to go for prayers, the Bible says, then it should be what? By consent. You agree? She agree that my wife going to pray. So the way she going to pray, I'll wait. Then the Bible said when she finished praying, 2 a.m. I come together again. For that same reason. Go read it in the Bible. 1 Corinthians 7, verses 5. They said, do not deprive each other, except perhaps by mutual consent, and for a time, so that you may devote yourself to prayers. Then come together again, so that Satan will not tempt you. So, why she going to pray? Okay, baby, I'm going to communicate with God. I'm going to pray. When I finish praying, I will come, okay? No problem. Boom. You go pray. After praying, you come, the brother whip it. That who you're together. or to be telling the brother, you cannot have your cheeks, and because this and because that, that's wrong. That is so freaky wrong. Yeah, that is wrong. So I had it up here, like a intimacy, and you see what happened. The first one we discussed here, it was what? Communication. Lack of communication, poor communication lead to misunderstanding and unresolved issue. Our second topic we discuss here was what? Trust issue. When trust is broken in a relationship, that relationship is bound to fall. Next one we discuss here, it was what? Different values and goals. Different values and goals in a relationship breaks relationships so easily. Then the most important part of a relationship is intimacy. When intimacy is lacking, this is what happens. People feel disconnected. They decrease affection and romance and all the rest that has to do with that. Now the man can do nothing. You thought the man thought 5, you thought the man thought 10. You go to the man cheating, they complaining why he cheating. Oh, you see, the man just cheating. He just cheating. All men are dull. No. All men are not dull. Ask yourself this question. What am I doing? I'll make him to cheat. Now, another thing that ends relationships so easily, external pressure. Oh my God, that's an interesting one. External pressure. Some people, external factor can be work-related issue or long hours of work. Some people is family conflict or expectation. Social media, they comparing themselves with other people they see on social media. All the pressure keep compounding. Financial stress. All of those. Some of the reasons why relationship ends so easily. Some people lack of self-confidence from external pressure. They see somebody else's picture on Facebook. They want to look like that. They think they want to look certain way. Now your boyfriend or your husband want to communicate with you, saying something to you. You feel that you Beyonce now because you're wearing face beat. And we will get to face beat too because we'll talk about face beat before we end the show here. You feel you're wearing face beat. You're comparing yourself to other people. Now you start comparing yourself, thinking that you're more important than your boyfriend or your husband in a relationship because you got one phone. You can see your picture when you not wear face beat. So you feel you're a different person. Not the way you are the same person in the mirror, but you just put something on you that changed your look. External pressure could be one of the major factors too to a relationship or healthy relationship ending so fast. Long work-related activities. People go to work, they stress, work long hours, come home, boom. They have no time for their partners. Their partner tell anything, they want to give cross words, they don't want to communicate. They feel that they have all the time outside working today. In fact, just go home. You need someone to talk to me. But hell no. What happened to your work happened to your work. Coming home is a different territory. So once you hit the door, boom, you got to put everything that happened to your work down and communicate with whoever person you have home, because home is another institution you come to deal with. So you cannot put it both together. No, it don't work. Family conflicts. Some people, the basic reason why relationship ends soon is because of family issues. Some people want to put their father, their mother, their sisters, and whoever person before the relationship. And that ends relationship so early. Social media comparison. We already talked about that. Financial stress. Oh, that's one of the main reasons. But let me say this, right? In all of these things I just named, only one thing can hold them together. It's love. That's why when you go to the Bible in the book of 1 Corinthians 1:13, verses 4, the Bible says love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. So once you reach to the point where you can communicate with your partner, you're giving your partner some better intimacy, you're giving your partner your partner trusts you, you trust your partner, then this 1 Corinthians 13:4 apply to you. Because love is patient. If you're patient, you learn to talk to your partner the right way. Love is kind. So you don't have to fight. Love do not envy. Me and you in a relationship. Why will you envy me? Well, I'm you. Both of us, we won. It does not boast. Nobody gonna take any accolade because you did this and I did that. No, I'm you. Love is not proud. So all of these apply to our relationships. Our relationship in today's world. Then another key one. Oh, this is the one I hate, but I just gotta discuss it. One of the things that ends relationship, lack of respect. Lack of respect. So signs of respect in relationship is active listening. Some of us, we having this problem today in some of our homes. Our partners do not listen to us. You're talking one, your woman talking five. Before you finish talking to a woman, wait for you to talk, she interrupt you. She don't even value you, or you don't even value her. When she's saying something, you feel anything you want to say, she got opinion. She's so opinionated to the point where when it comes to supporting each other, everybody have their own boundaries and everybody. So first of all, respect is key. Respect is key in any given relationship. It is scriptural. The Bible says in Ephesians 5, verses 33, each of you also must love his wife. Excuse me, let me read that part again. Ephesians 5:33. Each of you also must love his wife as he loved himself. And the wife must respect her husband. That's the Bible says so. And one of the problems we have today is in our today's relationship. Oh, there's a lot of disrespect. Modern day women, not all of them, some of them are so disrespectful. When you talk 5, they talk 7. You talk 3, they talk 10. That's how it look. They can't give you a chance to learn on anything. You can't talk to end your sentence. They got something to say. Anything you say, they has an opinion. And those are some of the reasons why relationship ends so early. If you want to be in a relationship with a person, you have to respect the person. You have to listen to the person because listening is very important. You got to listen, support each other's goals. And you have to respect the person's boundary. How can your husband or your wife come from out today or come from work and say, hey, babe, how you doing? I'm okay. How's everything? I'm fine. I just want to have some time with myself today. Then the woman start crying. You see, that problem I get with you. One whole day when you come from work, you want to talk to people. You want to sit down with people. You want to go sit down. You say you want those nagging. It ends relationships so early. You see this person every day. The man come from work today. He ain't in his right mind. Hey, girl, I'm not in my right mind. Can I have some time with myself? Boom. It blow all the proportion. So respect is key. And most of our modern day people, it is the thing that they find so difficult to do, to respect their partners. They have zero respect for their partners. The only time they respect their partner, maybe that 2-3 minutes of intimacy. And after that, boom. They can even be at a restaurant, at a mall, to know that the woman not respect her man at the mall or to the restaurant when something happened. Boom. You see what reaction straight, you know that this one is disrespectful. To the point where your husband or your boyfriend cannot even cool you down. Even his present, his absent mean nothing to some women. So women can go as far as physically attacking your male to fight you because they feel that the respect has been gone. I understand people have defined role back in the days before World War II, but yet instead, man, we should have some respect for our male these days. And some of the reason why they have no respect is societal expectations, pressure from social media. They watch too much things on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, and everything they see. You see, those things look glamorous. They look so attractive. They look like things you can learn, but those are not things that are applicable in your today's relationship. But when it comes from there, they believe what they saw. That disrespectful attitude, because they have watched it, you should reduce your standard to accept that attitude. And that don't work easily. So most women find themselves between the high places and the lower places. Now they just cut in between. They be like, where am I going now? They man and myself, we've been having the thing going on, and we're not understanding each other, and where I see it, and the way I think I would just find my way out of here. Now she found herself out of there. Now what happened? She brought out the next Joe Blue. The next Joe Blue too not gonna take that. The next Joe Blue only take that when you're just in the stage of, oh, take me to the restaurant. Okay, take me to the play, take me to the movie. So you pass that level, you go to the next stage. He's trying to tell you that, hey, I understand you have your own life, but these are the things I will not take from a woman. And these are the things I'm looking for in a woman. Now you do not meet those standards because you are a spoiled child. You are a spoiled child. So respect is key. I know sometimes you can't control your woman though, but some men would just love for the wife to be natural. Like you're going to a party and the man say, hey babe, the woman dress and put everything on her. She done go in the closet, take the color ring, put it all on her face. When she come outside, she like someone completely different. And the man only say, hey, baby, you look so beautiful, but can you reduce those things? Or can you, I just want to see you natural today. And it tend to be a problem. Oh, you see, when you go outside there, when you see other getting that air can want, and now dress like that, you ain't want it. Sometimes we just want to see you people looking natural. I know today's topic is so tense, so we're gonna come back. Stick and still. Don't go away. All right, we're back again. We're back again. I know today about suppose say, yeah, he's stepping on our toe, but I'm stepping on nobody's toes. I'm pointing at nobody, but just trying to say what expectation from some men and some women, why relationship ends so early. You see, this thing called face beat. Oh, face beat. We gotta work on that thing called face beat. Face beat had gone to the point where some women can't even get outside. We're all going to take the children coloring and wash their face with it. Face beat has taken all the time. Weave have taken all the time to the point where we even know our own women again. To the point we even know if our women are fine or they ugly. All we know is when you see it at your own. For typical example, sometimes some of the things that can deceive people. Look at the picture here, right? Look at the beginning picture and look at the after picture. Now, if you go, you bought out what they want, you say, oh, now some more Jew here. Oh." Then see the other one here again. The beginning picture and the after picture. Okay. You see this person looking so pretty, the face all looks smooth. Now you fall in love with that. But not knowing they are deceiving you. You fall in love with our little charming looking face, and you all there, you can't sleep on the phone in the night. But when she leaves you, she go home, she wash her face. She take all the weave from her head. Some of the thing they had that sabu hair on her head, or whatever on her head. So face beat is deceiving us. We the guys today, we are being deceived. And the reason why I mentioned that is so women, even some of our women in our homes, they think because they go in front of the mirror and use whatever powder to make themselves look different, and whatever forehead they use to make their hair look, extend the hair a little, they feel they are different. Now somebody gets so disrespectful because they have put on something that amplify their beauty. Now, when you talk, we want to talk five. They don't want to they don't want to be addressed like the woman who you saw with country plow, you saw with her face look bumpy, or she wanted to address her as Princess Diana, and that's not Princess Diana. You just must see old woman where we live in the hair together. But face beat is the problem. Face beat is so deceitful to the point where you will have the face beat here. The face where you see here. Now when she put on the other face here with the powder then on it, you're thinking that she want you to address her like that other face. And you can do that. You can do that. And today, I can tell you, one of my men called me the other day. My man told me, say, brother, I don't know if we can see our women in scout these days. For one attachment to another attachment, another weave, another attachment, another weave, another attachment, another weave, another attachment. And you're in our hall for over 10 years, you not see the woman here, you not see her scar here. So the woman getting the money, take week. So now she even sleeping, she poor, we all age is sleeping. So women they can be brave to keep makeup on their face to go to bed because they don't want you to see their real face. One Jew look at me, she wanted to bluff now. Send me her picture through WhatsApp one time and say, hey, what's up? I said, I'm bad. And she just sent a picture to me. My only question to her, I said, who is this? She said, wait, what kind of stupid question is that? I said, but the picture you sent me, whose picture is this? Oh, that's me. I said, this person, not you. Oh, I only saying it, I'll being sarcastic because you can look like, boy, then you may yourself look at Beyonce. That comparison is so far. It's so far. To the point where you use a face and change yourself into somebody completely different where you not even resemble your old self. You know what? Like I planned the other day, our show here will be for 1 hour. And I just realized that we have exhausted a 1 hour period. So we're going 1 hour, 9 minutes. So we're going to call it quits for today. I'm trying to come back. I've been out of here for some time. So I want to maintain my 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. I'll not be going beyond 1 hour. So I want to say to all of you who joined us today, thank you for joining us again. Thanks for being on the Logan's Hour. We appreciate you. We want to say we're going to be here again on Tuesday. And don't forget, tomorrow is Friday. And we know it's Friday. It's TGIF. Thank God it's fabulous. So until we meet again, we want to say thank you for joining us. And don't forget, I sit in your presenter seat I'm Philip Seyiga Augustine Otero Logan. I am the 10th child of my mother. So bye-bye until we see you again. Good night.